So moving down a level now, we're moving down to races. And again, here's your complete list of all your races that you've currently got set up within the system. Now, what we've got is, again, although we've got the different views that we've talked about previously, so we can immediately look at all the races by category. We've also got the split views, which show you which tasks are added to which race. If we just go back to our table view to start with, on this side of the screen we've actually got a different button. So we can look at recently viewed, we can look at all, but we can also look at race board. Now race board has a filter on it that basically says we only want to look at 3 races per project. So in general it's going to be the one that has not yet started, one that is running, and one that is finished. And this is a way just of making sure that that board doesn't become too messy with hundreds and hundreds of races within it. We're trying to keep it quite simple again, and just make sure that you've got access to what are we currently working on, what have we just done, and what's next. So you can see that very quickly and very easily. Again, we'll go back just to the table view on those. If we open a race, again within that we know who the race marshal is, the project manager who's running it, the start date and end date. We've got a completion percentage, that's the number of tasks. So you'll see here we had 5 tasks, 1 was completed, 4 weren't, which has given us our 20%. But then we've also got this list of tasks and actions over here, so we click on that, and again within that race it then shows us what tasks and actions we've got, the type they are, the status of each, and who they're allocated to. So you can easily look at a broad range of races, the information in them, from kind of individually everything that's in it, or race by race by race, by project by program. So again, you can filter these views, you can change them, you can do what you want to it to see exactly where you want to get to. Now, to create races, you're in a project. Let's go into the garden waste project. You'll see we've already got a number of races. We're already up to garden waste project number 4. That ends on the 28th of April. So let's go back to that. You'll see a button in the top right hand corner, create race. So what we'll do is we'll start this one the next day, 29th of April, and we think this one is going to be 1, 2, 3, let's say 3 weeks. Race marshal is going to be me, and we'll save that. And what you'll see is, without doing anything, that's automatically created that race as garden waste 5. So again, it's set up just to take the project name and add sequential numbers as you go through them. So you can immediately see what that looks like. You can see where you're then going to start to break down some of those tasks within that. And again, that's something quite simple. It's very agile, but where in a lot of cases agile talks about doing 3-week sprints consistently, we give you the flexibility to choose your own race length, because different projects are going to require different lengths. I don't think any of these are actually the same length, but it's enabling you to look at the resourcing you've got across the organisation and say, right, we'll do a shorter one here because of maybe what we're working on, or because of who's available to talk to us and work with us, or we'll do some longer ones in the background. So complete flexibility over the races, but it's a simple way of just breaking your project down into manageable time boxes that you can add all your tasks into.